Good morning and welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Partly cloudy conditions out there right now. We saw lows into the lower 20s this morning, and we'll see these cloudy conditions continue throughout the day as a low pressure system approaches our area this afternoon into the evening hours, with increased confidence that we'll see some snowfall and some accumulating snowfall from this event. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we can see some showers with that boundary that pushed through uh, this past evening offshore to our southeast, and we'll see this low develop off the southeast coast and begin to impact our area this evening. Taking a look at the balloon launch from this morning, winds out of the northeast at the lowest 3,000 feet, about 20 knots, and at 6,000 feet winds shift to more out of the southwest and increase in speed up to 125 knots at 25,000 feet. The freezing level is at the surface. Take a look at the current satellite imagery. We can see that cloud shield pretty much right along our area. That's why we're seeing partly cloudy conditions, some sun peeking through, but that should start to change as we get into the afternoon hours and that low pressure system gets closer. Take a look at the short-term model for today. We'll see things fairly clear until we get into the kind of early to mid-evening hours. We'll see that low pressure start to approach and snow build into our area. Expecting the snow to begin around 9 or 10 p.m. and continue into the early morning hours before tapering off as the sun rises, and we'll see the clouds start to clear a little bit for a partly cloudy but cold day tomorrow. Looking out into the long-term forecast, we see that low pressure begins to eject off the coast, and we'll see clearing up on Saturday into Sunday. Cold conditions, but yet clear. We have a chance of some flurries moving in on Monday, but that's a slight chance. We'll keep an eye on that. But otherwise, for the most part, dry until we get into the middle of next week, where we see a chance for some rain as this cold front moves into the area. So if we take a look at our 24-hour weather risk chart, throughout the day today, we won't see temps get much above freezing, and we'll see those clouds start to build in. Some breezy conditions, slightly breezy conditions, winds out of the northeast, 9 to 14 knots. Could see some gusts in the low 20s, but not expecting any wind advisory for today. As we get closer to the 8 or 9 o'clock hours, we'll see that the snow chances increase, and that snow should build in and be fairly moderate as we get into the midnight and overnight hours. We are expecting accumulation at this time of about 2 to 4 inches, and we're going to be keeping an eye on that and see how things develop throughout the day. And by the morning hours, we could see temperatures into the low 20s, and some clouds breaking up as we get into the late morning, early afternoon hours. Taking a look at the 7-day forecast, starting with Sunday, you'll see partly cloudy conditions on the chilly side, high of about 40. Could see any snowfall that is still lingering around begin to melt off. Low around 23 on Monday morning, and back up into the upper 30s on Monday. Again, a partly cloudy and chilly day. A chance of precip starts to move in Tuesday afternoon into the evening hours and overnight. Relatively mild day, warmest of the week for Tuesday, up to about high of 40 to 48 degrees. Back down to chillier conditions for Wednesday and Thursday. We'll see high on Wednesday in the low 40s and mid 30s on Thursday, with lows both evening 32 on Wednesday morning and 20 on Thursday morning. Our latest snowfall map at the moment for tonight's event is putting 2 to 4 inches over much of our area. Heavier amounts expected down to the southern parts of the peninsula. We got increased confidence in this snowfall, and we'll continue to monitor it as we go throughout the day. Due to the cold conditions, we'll definitely see some accumulations of any snow that does fall, and we can expect some hazardous roads uh, as that snow falls and starts to cover the roads. We are expecting a sharp gradient of the snowfall further away from the coast and to the northwest. We should see any accumulation drop off significantly, and again, higher totals will be towards the southern Delmarva Peninsula. But we'll be putting out forecast products this afternoon with the latest, and keep an eye on things as they develop. Otherwise, that concludes the 10 a.m. weather briefing. We'll be back on Monday at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Have a nice day.